welcome to another stream of Tomb Raider Legend. To finish the playthrough, my annual 2026 playthrough with the fancy moves approach, just to go over the rules for what I have to do. It's not necessarily a challenge, although there can be some challenging parts that arise from what I need to do. So basically, to move Lara, have to do flips, rolls, and swan dives. When jumps to ledges or across gaps are required, Lara can move normally for alignment and execution of the jump. When solving puzzles or moving blocks into position, Lara can move normally. Rope swings must have continuous swinging to align with ledges and build momentum before jumping. Walls, ladders, ropes can be climbed, and motorbike levels don't count. So we finished the first 4 levels of the game. There's 4 levels left, so we'll definitely be finishing the game in this stream. It might end up being a short stream, or it could be a bit longer because there might be some tricky spots. Because while I can have Lara move normally when I need to align jumps properly, I am still trying to have her primarily move with rolls. So understandably, it might get to a point where we accidentally roll over an edge and stuff like that. Also, it was redeemed that for the entire playthrough, when it came to QTE sequences, I would actually fail each individual button prompt as we go through. And so basically, if there's 3 button prompts that happen in a sequence, I fail the first one on purpose, and then I do it. Then I fail the second on purpose, and then I do the first 2 again, and then the third one I fail on purpose, and then the final one I do all 3. So it's basically that kind of thing when it comes to QTE sequences.
Alistair, I'm at the base. Go ahead.
I was right. It was a secret Soviet project from the 50s called Carbonek. The laboratory was studying an ancient sword fragment, but some mysterious disaster brought the KGB down, and they erased it all from history. Almost.
There seems to be trouble below.
You got there right on time.
Or a little late. Those are Rutland's men attacking the Kazakhs.
Or Amanda's. Most likely she's the one behind this.
The lab is somehow connected to that military base, but we don't know how. If you can find the command center, we might get a better idea. Now, after the firefight dies down, you should try to...
Oh, come now, Zip. Waiting is for the patient. Or those without parachutes.
Well, I'd look around more, but go ahead and jump when you're ready.
Now, Lara!
There we go. That's that one failed.
Now, Lara! Very nice, Lara, but you've just leapt from the frying pan into a nest of hornets.
Hello there, Jardi. How's things? Hello, Agoki. Welcome. How are you? All good, Jardy. That's really good. Glad to hear that. Going great, Ogorki. Excellent. Really good to hear.
Get down!
You American?
British. And it looks like we share an enemy. Where's your command center?
Не отвечай ей! Что здесь нужно?
Погоди! Если она использует код без ключа, то сработает тревога, и центр пришлет нам подмогу!
Да ты шо?
Мы здесь охраняем только снег и звериную мочу, или ты хочешь сам идти?
Through the gate! The code is K1879.
Спасибо. Разжилайте мне дачи.
Still here? Move, move, move!
I don't know what the hell you guys were talking about, but I think the gate they mentioned is up ahead.
Lovely. That keeps things simple, doesn't it?
That was brilliant. Satellite photos? We got our own. There's nothing there.
The lab wouldn't be visible from above. We need maps. There it is.
Oof, that's a hike.
I'm not walking. There's a military transport train that runs past the lab. It looks like Amanda's boys are ahead of me. I'd better run.
Whoops. Satellite feed showing your train's about to roll. You better run. Fast. Go around!
Somebody out there?
Locked.
Move in!
Thank you, Ogorki, for redeeming the Rest in Peace Lara. So, we've got enemies that can shoot her, we've got a motorbike sequence coming up, so I don't mind waiting until we get to that sequence if you'd like me to do that for the Rest in Peace Lara. Have her like ride the motorcycle off a cliff, or get just knocked off the train. Oh, nice Agorki, I can pick? Awesome. Yeah, so I might do it when we get to the point on the motorcycle. Thank you, Octavius, for the welcome back. Welcome back to you too. And same to you as well, Not Fry. Thanks for the welcome back. Welcome back to you as well. Octavius, Georgia Godwin style. Who's that? I haven't actually heard of them before. Thank you, Octavius, as well, for the 3 stream streak. Appreciate that. She's an Australian artistic gymnast. Ah, okay. Yeah, I've never actually heard of them before. I mean, I might have seen them on television, but didn't remember their name or whatnot. But yeah, that makes sense then now. Yeah, for this playthrough, I wanted to do something that was a bit more chill than my anniversary playthrough I did for Tomb Raider Anniversary. Because in that I had to be very specific.
Train's leaving. Better get moving there, or you'll miss your train.
Hurry, Lara. Don't let that Amanda woman get there fast.
Forget the train. I have a better idea.
What's that? What's going on?
They're decoupling the cars.
Damn, I can't see well enough. What happened?
They let loose a few cars and they're blocking the tunnel. But I think I saw a path off to the right up ahead.
That's not the one I want to do, Agorki, for you, for the Rest in Peace Lara. There's a part where we actually get on top of the train, so I'd like to do that part. as the rest in peace Lara for you.
Yeah, baby, do that again! Alright! Whew! Okay, now you're just showing off.
Zip, I never show off.
Yeah, I know.
Take her out! Listen up! Shoot her!
Okay, Gorky coming up soon is where I want to do your rest in peace Lara for you. That actually wasn't it. There's a part where you actually get on top of the train with the motorbike. Hey there, Senny. I am having a good day performing fancy moves. It's been good to do after that playthrough I did of Tomb Raider Anniversary, where I had to be very specific with certain things. Including this level, we've got 4 left, so I'll definitely be finishing this in this stream. How's things going with you, dude?
Yeah! Woo! I'm glad
that's coming up soon. This one here.
Damn! So now you're gonna tell me you plan to do that?
Of course I do.
Of course you did.
Damn it. Didn't fucking work the way I wanted it to.
Phew. I feel like I just lived through a train wreck. How about you?
Undoubtedly.
Amanda's already inside, and the door's sealed.
So now what?
There's a vent on the wall to the right of the cargo door. The fan's running. She's got the power on.
How will you get in?
One way or another.
Okay, Ogorki, so with the train on the roof of it, I thought that when I would make Lara veer off to the right of the roof that she would actually go off it, but there was an invisible friggin' guardrail that prevented her from going off of it. What I want to do instead for your rest in peace Lara, because that stuff in the Q2E wasn't part of that, that was part of another redeem that was redeemed last stream. But for your rest in peace Lara, I'll do Lara getting burned by the fire that's everywhere here. Oh my god. I did not want Lara to survive that. I wanted her to actually land in the fire. I'll do it a different way. Alright, this might be the way I can do it. Alright, now come on, Lara, let's cooperate. That was not as exciting as I was hoping that would be. It's like, come on, where's the on fire? It burns us! Burns us! Come on, Lara. No, for fuck's sake. I love it when the auto grab mechanics don't actually work. Even though the character model is literally close enough to grab the thing, but you weren't a pixel. You were 1 pixel below the height you needed to be. Alright, I'm gonna make it a bit more dramatic death. Lara won't actually burn from the fire, but let's do a swan dive into the fire. Oh, so now the character will grab the rope when I'm not even wanting to, but not when I'm actually wanting to. There we go. Sorry about that, Ogorki. The original plan for the train didn't work. Crooked, all you had to do, Lara, is follow the goddamn train. That is true, that's all. Like, come on, Lara. Surely there's no one else that would not be able to follow the goddamn train. Hey there, Ave, welcome. It's going really good, thank you. I hope things are going well for you too. Crooked, doing well, thanks. Had to get your car windshield repaired, which fortunately was all covered by insurance. Then went to work realizing that they booked you for a full day of work, even though you expected 1.5 hours less. Hence why you went to the car repair in the morning. So this would be a long day, lol. Oh, damn. That's good that you're able to get it all covered by insurance. That's really good. But that sucks about being booked in for a full day. Oh, this is so annoying when things are unexpected, you know, like that. Dr. Darling, is this the Matrix? Those moves. It is the Matrix, yes. It's the Matrix of fancy moves. How's things? Hey there, Schiller. I'm doing well, thank you, dude. Things are good. How about yourself? Ogorki, cool. Or hot, as is the case may be, with the fire. My car broke down, so I took the bus. A policeman showed up at my office and made me give it back. Thank you, Schiller, for redeeming that as an Arnie impression. I like that. My car broke down, so I took the bus. A policeman showed up at my office and made you give it back. Dr. Darling, you had to leave the office for some other errands, so now you're sweating outdoors instead of indoors. Ah, damn. Well, hopefully you can find some ways to remain cool. Ave, thank you very much for reaching a 50 stream streak. Hell yeah, thank you so much for that, Ave. Appreciate it. Hey there, Bootleg. Stupid singular pixel. I know, right? It's like, no, you have to be above this pixel. You can't be below it or on it. How's it going, Bootleg? Ogorki, that's okay, that was cool. Oh, nice, Ogorki. Yeah, thank you for redeeming the rest in peace, Lara. Are they good to hear? Yeah, you're alright. Very nice, dude. That's really good. You're doing good, Schiller. That's excellent. Glad to hear that you're doing well as well. So that QTE sequence, for those who were wondering why I failed each step. In the last stream, part 1, I had a channel point redeemed for 10,000 channel points, and the person who redeemed it, Wicked, was able to put in place a rule where with QTE sequences I have to fail every single instance of a button press, and then succeed at it, and then fail at the next one, and then succeed at the first two, and so on and so forth as well. So that was another sequence where I could fail each QTE button press.
It's getting colder.
Careful, Lara. It looks as if you've stumbled into another tomb after all. I wonder what he's doing in here.
He's been trying to get out since the 50s, but he's frozen to death, the poor fellow. It's hardly a proper end for a scientist.
It's charged.
It is much colder in here than it was outside.
Careful, Lara.
Bootleg, you're doing good. Excellent. That's good to hear, Bootleg. As for me, I'm doing really well. Going to be finishing this game in this stream. It is a pretty short game. I can actually finish it in one stream session, but because the rules require me to do a lot of flipping, sometimes there's a lot of death parts. Plus, it works out well today because it's my split stream day anyway.
It is much colder in here than it was
I
outside.
hate when the swan dive doesn't actually work. It was better in the older games to this one where you could actually just hold down the walk button and then press jump and forward to actually do a dive roll. But in this game they made it that you have to actually press A and then B quickly. But sometimes you're too quick and it doesn't register.
That's live. I'm not sure turning on the power was a good idea.
Looks like a few things in there won't be getting the juice they need.
The heater must be one of them.
Would have been better if they just had the ability to let you reload your checkpoint. Alright, there we go. Alright, I'm gonna have to actually have Lara climb up the rope. One of the rules is when she's swinging on a rope, she has to keep the momentum going and not actually stop still. Unless it's absolutely required and it looks like I'm not going to be able to get back up by going this other way. Oh no, there we go. Of course it wasn't far enough. Alright, let's try pressing it a bit lower than... no. Missed it entirely that time. There we go, that's better. That's lower. Have more room to swing. There we go.
Look at the lights. She's only found the emergency power.
She came in through the main doors. I don't think she's been here. Looks like there's a generator on the other side of the room. She would have started it.
Sometimes she absolutely terrifies me.
It sounds as if it's out of fuel. That should do it.
Hey there, Doug. Hope things are going well. You need to come back and finish this game. Do you remember what you got up to in it? Doing well, thanks, Doug. Doing my annual playthrough of Tomb Raider Legend. Come on, rod swinging is in your genes. Yeah, one of the rules I got for this playthrough is when it comes to swinging on ropes, I can't have Lara just stop still on the rope and then climb up or down, unless it's absolutely impossible to do a jump, and then I can. But also having to do flips and stuff to move Lara along. But if there's a jump that I need to make and I need to be precise with alignment, I'm allowed to have Lara just do a normal jump to stuff as well. But yeah, as you can imagine, sometimes do one too many flips and go over an edge.
It's a map of the facility.
Very wretched.
I think there's some sort of mechanism that opens the door. It would need power to work.
guess it's coolant. But who knows what kind of lethal crap the Soviets were using.
I'd rather not find out firsthand.
Stay back! Hey, that's her!
Amanda?
Damn it, Laura, I'm busy.
I see you've changed your look. That was you in Bolivia then, with Rutland.
I've been all over, and I'm going to places you can't conceive of. You're the one being left behind this time. Sorry.
I'm sorry, Amanda. If I'd known that you were alive, I swear I would have done everything I could to save you.
Please. I got over that a long time ago. You know what really used to bug me, though? When I got out and saw that you left without even trying to... What is it archaeologists do? Oh, right. Dig.
We'd thought of it as a memorial.
Whatever. Don't let her follow me.
Check out the big gun thing. How spaced out is that? Maybe it'll help you.
A grandfather is talking to his grandson about life. He says, "There is a battle between two wolves inside us all. One is evil. It is anger, jealousy, greed, and inferiority. The other is good. It is joy, peace, love, and humility." The grandson thinks about it for a minute and asks, "Which wolf wins?" The grandfather replies, "The one that pays for the streaming subscription."
Thank you, Bootleg, for redeeming that as a Bane impression. that's, that's a nice twist on that story. No, that wasn't too long at all, Bootleg. That's no worries at all. Thank you very much for redeeming that.
Did you see that?
Yeah, getting crazy interference on the video, too. I'd say what we have here is one of Nikolai Tesla's toroidal coil guns. Except that would be impossible.
You may be right. It doesn't seem to work very well.
Well, they theoretically need a lot of power, like from that Tesla tower across the way. If you could get that Tesla tower fired up, wow, I never thought I'd get to say that.
We might be able to bridge the gap somehow.
That was quite cathartic.
by any of those electrical arcs.
Brilliant.
I thought you said it wasn't running.
That's just ambient discharge. The tower was
But if I were
on.
the energy source,
You know it.
where would I be?
Up top.
Another scientist. Can the tower be powered up from here?
Not without the core. Looks like it's not here. I'd guess that's what those tracks in the floor are for.
What are those hanging cords and sockets?
Decoupled high current cables. You're lucky they're off, or you'd be standing in the middle of a painful light parade. Get up above it.
God, it burns! Locked.
Okay, there's a core up ahead.
There she is!
Can the tower be powered up from here?
Not without the core. Looks like it's not here. I'd guess that's what those tracks in the floor are for.
What are those hanging cords and sockets?
Decoupled high current cables. You're lucky they're off, or you'd be standing in the middle of a painful light parade. Get up above it.
God, it burns!
Okay, there's a core up ahead.
Hear that? I heard something.
Get her!
Close enough. Shoot!
Doesn't look like it has a charge. But you might be able to juice it from the control room above you. Sometimes she absolutely terrifies me.
Hello, Laura.
What the? How the hell did you get on this channel?
Hush, Seth. She must have taken a headset while she was rearranging your office.
You're so smart, Laura. Do you know why the Soviets called their project Carbonek?
It's the castle where Lancelot sought the Holy Grail. Not the first connection to Arthurian myth I've come across.
Myth, she calls it. A limited word for a limited perspective. You were always such the scientist. You're probably right at home with all these Tesla contraptions, aren't you?
As much as anyone, I suppose.
The Russians activated a power in the artifact that literal minds can't handle, and it destroyed them. So don't push the wrong buttons.
You'd better not either.
But I know which ones are the right ones.
You've learned to read Russian since I last saw you, Amanda.
She hung up. What the hell was that about?
She's having difficulty obtaining the sword fragment, and she doesn't want to blow everything up in the process.
Maybe you should have told her what she wanted to know.
Another unlucky scientist.
Oh, man! Now that's how you do it!
Is that supposed to stop at some point?
It's not charged all the way. I don't know what's wrong.
How am I supposed to move it if I can't touch it?
The cable on your grapple is insulated.
Right.
Okay, that's how it works. Yeah, here we go. Full power, baby.
I prefer
Now
a
that's
door.
how you open a door. Man, they should have worked on mass marketing this tech. Tesla was a genius.
What's happened here?
The core must have powered these cables somehow. And those rails in the wall are the most convenient conductors around. It's charged. That looked painful. Careful. Cool. Now all you have to do is get the panel out of the way, and we're in business. That's what I'm talking about. That's like a Christmas tree in hell. Watch out!
It's a shield. 10th or 11th century. Probably recovered with the piece we're looking for. It resembles Lancelot's crest, doesn't it?
Yeah, what if the banner had existed?
Oh, what's this now? It looks like a map. Have a good look and see what you can make of it.
What do you think it's for?
Maybe our knight needed help finding his way home. Or perhaps this piece wasn't all he had.
You think he stashed more of the sword somewhere?
Possibly, but the map is useless without a reference point.
I'll work on it. Going offline.
Splendid. Frozen today, like the others.
I don't think I've ever been happier. Show me what it can do. Woo!
Amanda, I'm sorry for what happened, but we can still work together.
There is no we, Lara. There never was. It was just me down there. Me and this. Do you remember it? I touched it, and it touched me back.
I don't think that was a good thing.
I tamed it then, and made it my own.
My God! Amanda!
A little friendlier than it was in Paraíso, isn't it? I taught it how to fetch.
You're mad! It killed our friends, Amanda, and it almost killed us!
And it saved my life once I mastered it. It's all about a broader perception. I'd stay away from it if I were you, though. It can still be able to touch you. Stay out of its way, Lara. I don't control it. I only unleash it. It will kill anything in its way.
That was quite cathartic. There it is. The sword fragment, clamped overhead.
Zip, what do I need to do to get it out of there?
I haven't got a clue. I know a little about Tesla technology, but this place is a mystery.
Some skill was involved. Did Alistair have any luck with matters?
Zack, you're not going to believe where this leads.
Oh, you're going to find me extremely incredulous today.
Cornwall.
As in, take the M5 to the A30 in Cornwall.
As the crow drives.
Well then, let's see who can get there first.
Yeah, Gorky. That boss fight can be tricky. But yeah, it's annoying when you're about to do something and then the enemy hits you and knocks you out of something.
There seems to be a fine line between coincidence and irony.
You sure about that map?
Unfortunately, there was some nonsense about the discovery of the real King Arthur's tomb here years ago, soon discredited. And yet another roadside attraction was born.
Well, let's see what we can see, shall we? At least it should be educational. Either housekeeping should be fired, or no one's been inside for months. This place has seen better days.
It's been condemned since the death of the owner, one Professor Worth. I shudder to think that at one time he had students.
And we have power.
And I'm being generous by calling it mud.
There's no difference between stupid and charming with you, is there?
Before he did die, Arthur bade us his knight Bedivere to returneth Excalibur to yon lady of ye lake. And lo, didst Arthur's body then slumber, and yea, it was borne away to Avalon, where it is said.
Well, if he went to Avalon, then whose tomb's supposed to be here?
Maybe the grunting Saxon or the Roman fascist that Alistair believes the whole legend was built around. This is where the truth behind the myth is supposed to be explained, but it's being turned into a warehouse.
Fitting. There's been so little truth everywhere else. Why start here? The only factual basis behind the King Arthur myths died centuries before this place was built.
Give Professor Worth some credit. If he had to close an exhibit for renovations, at least he picked the most boring one. This definitely isn't Arthur's tomb.
We knew that already. What's wrong with it?
I've seen enough tombs in my life to know when I'm looking at a cenotaph.
Say who?
A diversion. This place is trying too hard. It's hiding something.
A body?
No, that's the problem. Now this is better.
Nice. Be careful. You don't want to demolish anything important.
Really, Alistair? I have a velveteen touch. But I'm glad to see you now think there may be something important here.
Are you all right?
I decided to take the slow way down instead.
Should have told that to the forklift.
Okay, so that only had one prompt to fail, as per the channel point redeemed that was redeemed in the last stream, whereby all the QTE sequences I have to fail each button press once and then succeeded it, and rinse and repeat through the whole sequence until it gets done. But there was only one instance for that one. Wicked, that fail redeem is one way to farm. Rest in peace, Lara. Thank you for having redeemed that, Wicked. Yeah, I still want the rest in peace, Lara to be a redeem for the playthrough though, because then people, when they use it, can have it happen outside of the QTEs as well. But yeah, there's a lot of moments in these games where I'll die because I make a mistake, and then technically that's a free rest in peace, Lara.
Be careful, Lara.
Please, Alistair. This will take some concentration.
Yeah, pipe down, Alistair. Or I won't let you sit up front with me anymore.
Of course, the redeem means the person gets to choose from a few different potential ways of Lara dying, depending on what's actually available nearby and stuff. Or if I know there's a sequence of something coming up.
You made it down safely.
So am I.
That doesn't mean you don't have to be quiet
That
anymore.
was quite cathartic.
Looks like there's oil seeping into the
Water?
Looks like there's oil seeping into the water table. Who knows how long it's been burning?
I wonder if the architect's design deliberately took this into account.
There's your answer, Alistair.
Wow. You know you're gonna ruin your boots.
Not on the path I'll need to take.
This looks like my garbage disposal.
I hope you're not leaping through there, Lara. There must be a way to stop them up.
I certainly hope so.
You're long jumping that.
No, I'll have to make a path. But it might have been worth trying just to hear you lads squeal about it.
Classic trying to do a swan dive, but I pressed the buttons too quickly for the game to actually recognize the inputs.
You're long jumping that.
No, I'll have to make a path. but it might have been worth trying just to hear you lads squeal about it.
You head on down there and stand on that plate for her. Why doesn't she go down and hold that door open? On the shelf over there? You could use that on the pressure plate. It's not a crate, it's a coffin. Someone's revered ancestor is in there. Your final resting place, sir.
If we're through having fun, it's time to get back to business.
I'll take this time to adjust some travel arrangements I made. It shouldn't take too long.
Coward. Don't worry, Lara. I've still got an eye on you. Probably won't be able to hear each other too well when you're underwater, though.
There is a god.
Hey, I heard that.
Will you look at that? Oh, this is brilliant.
That is interesting.
It's real. They're all here. The court of Camelot.
You're sure about this? King Arthur, who wast verily of ye loins of Uther Pendragon?
I've no doubt about the authenticity of this tomb, Alistair. Arthur was the 11th century figure that became legend. The once and future king was as real then as the air I'm breathing now.
I don't know, Laura.
Excalibur, the sword in the stone. That's how it always goes, isn't it?
Pardon?
Swords in stones, Alistair. They're part of the monomyth. There wasn't just one Excalibur or one Merlin. We keep seeing swords and daises all over the world because they were everywhere.
So, you're saying that everywhere they went, they raised up kings, shaping the course of human destiny?
Well, it's a possibility.
Who? And what happened to them and their swords?
Perhaps they're in Avalon. It's as good a place as any. Except our Merlin was killed and our Excalibur was left in pieces in the hands of the locals.
So where's Avalon?
I don't know. On the other side of the looking glass, perhaps? It says Bedivere returned a fragment of Excalibur to Arthur after the other pieces were carried off by the knights.
Where'd they go?
To find Avalon, perhaps. The quest for the Holy Grail. Lancelot, Galahad, Percival, and Bors. Their tombs are empty.
It says this fragment was left with Arthur to help him leave this mausoleum when the time came. Perhaps it will help me instead. Arthur Pendragon, King of the Britons. I wouldn't take Excalibur if I didn't need it so. I hope you can forgive me.
Mara, there's something going on up here. Alistair, you see that?
See what? Oh, hell! Get your hands!
Zip!
Get off!
Alistair!
Laura!
Zip, what's happening?
When Lara said King of the Britons, it's like, King of the who? From Monty Python and the Holy Grail. Yes, throw the grapple in the opposite angle to what I'm actually facing. Thank you, game.
Sometimes she absolutely terrifies me.
Maxi, thank you very much for the raid. Appreciate that, dude. How was your stream? Welcome on in, everyone. Hope everyone's doing well. Hey there, Dex. How's it going, dude? Hey there, Ave. Welcome back. Hey, Schiller. Welcome back, dude. Ave, Tom the Braider on duty. Absolutely. Tom is a legend in the Braiders. Maxi, thank you very much, dude, for the 57 months in a row. That is amazing. You got a raid and run, supposed to be at work 15 minutes ago. Enjoy Tomb Raider Legend, dude. Thank you, Maxi. Totally understandable, dude, as well. I mean, it's very easy to happen. Time can go by so quick. But thank you for the raid. I really hope that work goes well. For those who didn't come in with the raid, highly recommend people check out Maxi's channel. He's doing a playthrough for the first time of Resident Evil 2 Remake. He's also a fan of JRPGs, and he's got a lot of really funny channel point redeems related to little clips from movies that appear, also Breaking Bad little moments and stuff like that, to name a few. Very entertaining streamer. Stream was good, thanks, dude. Played Claire's B story part today, getting more confident with the game. Excellent, that's really good, dude. Yeah, I wanted to do a playthrough of Resident Evil 2 Remake. Watching you play it, I'm like, I really feel like doing this. So I thought I'd do the sound only, like I did with Until Dawn. But that's great that you're getting more confident with it. And that's no worries at all for the shout out either, dude. I hope that work goes well. You're doing great, Dex. Awesome. Glad to hear that. As for me, I'm going really well. Things are going good. Going to be finishing this, and I thought I'd do a playthrough where I just basically spam the flip button. but also have to sometimes do jumps without doing flips. But yeah, it's going really well. Definitely been a lot of deaths, not only just because of rest in peace Lara's or accidentally dying, but I had a channel point redeem where the redeemer, and it was Wicked who redeemed it, for the whole playthrough, every QTE sequence I have to fail the prompt, every single prompt in a sequence. So fail it, then do it, then fail the next one, then do it, and so on and so forth. So that's been fun. It's been interesting seeing all the different ways that Lara can die during those QTE moments. Maxi, yeah, you saw that stream, you were lurking. Oh, thank you for the lurking, dude. Yeah, like when I did it with Until Dawn, I'm like, what other games could I do this with? And I was like, I could do it with Resident Evil 2 Remake. And I was like, I'll do that at some point, and that point came. For those who joined with the raid, I'm doing my annual playthrough of Tomb Raider Legend. I'm doing a fancy moves playthrough, which basically means that when I have Lara moving from one place to another, I have to do flips and like swan dives and all that kind of stuff. There are exceptions, of course. There's moments where I can just do normal runs and jumps when I have to. But it's just a fun sort of little challenge where it's just about basically spamming the flip button, making Lara do all sorts of gymnastics moves. Speaking of failing QTEs on purpose for that redeem, we've got some more coming up. There we go, I think that's the last QTE in the sequence to fail.
away! Look everywhere!
They didn't make off with your credit cards, did they? Is everything all right? Alistair?
I'm fine. I'm fine. Just not my usual evening routine.
Then let's go home.
And there we go, that's that level finally done.
Brilliant. This is brilliant. King Arthur was real. The Knights of the Round Table were real. And now we have Excalibur right here in front of us. Those stodgy bastards at Oxford will have kittens when they hear of this.
It's even bigger than that, Alistair. What Arthur called Excalibur is a powerful artifact that predates him by millennia.
Well, it's still in pieces. Who brought the superglue?
While I was in Ghana, I asked you to look around for the Galali key. No luck, I take it?
It was not among your father's collection.
Or his records.
It wasn't in Ghana either. Or Rutland was... Hello? What's this? I've seen you before, haven't I? Hang on. A striking resemblance, don't you think?
The pendant was a gift from your father. I never knew from where he had obtained it, until now.
Where is it now?
It's in the Himalayas. My mother had it with her. Zip, Alistair, I'm going to Nepal. Please make the usual arrangements.
We'll take care of it. Come on, man.
Not to presume, Lady Croft, but I'd hoped you wouldn't try to use the sword yourself after what happened to your mother.
She removed the sword. That's what killed her. I don't intend to do the same. If my father had known any of this, he tried so hard, and they hated him for it.
No one hated him, Lara.
It bloody well wasn't love, was it? His reputation was destroyed. Now there's more than one thing to be salvaged from that mountaintop.
Were you a Gorky? You were a knight at the round table in your other life? Was it really round? Did they get the measurements right? Was it actually round like a circle?
The wreckage should be just on the other side.
I can't see anything. You sure you're in the right spot?
I never forget a face.
Once again, we find ourselves on a mountain without climbing gear.
And I doubt any of that snow and ice is stable. You should keep moving before it breaks on you.
I have done this before, you know.
Now what? Back down and up somewhere else?
There it is.
Man, that's a wreck. How old were you?
Ogoki, yeah, it was round. It's like try and draw a round circle freehand perfectly.
Look, now that's proper gear for getting to the top of a mountain.
That's one of Rutland's. I told him to mind his own business, and here he is following me to the ends of the earth.
Maybe he heard you wrong. You think he's in there?
I doubt it. Not when he could be at home with his feet up.
Look out! That was brilliant! Okay, be careful. You know this thing could go over the cliff any second.
I knew it then, and I know it now. I'll be fine, Zip. Don't worry.
Well, sorry Lara and Zip, but we have a QTE sequence coming up, which means, as per the Redeem last stream, all the QTE sections have to be failed. Every single step of each sequence has to be failed. Obviously.
Oh, hold up! You walk in there without weighing down this end, you'll go right over the edge.
Good advice, Zip. You do look after me.
You and Winston, he signs the checks.
Obviously, I have to get through the sequence at some point, so it's not keep on failing over and over and over again on loop. But if there's 3 points where I have to press buttons, then I have to fail at each point in the sequence. Hey there, Spectrum. Good morning to you. I hope things are going well.
Is that it?
Yes. It is.
Is that it?
Yes. It is.
Pretty well, Spectrum. Oh yeah. Well, I hope you end up having a good day today. As for me, I'm doing well. Gonna be finishing this game today.
Is that it?
Yes. It is.
Is that it?
Yes. It is.
Dr. Darling, you're off work? Awesome, that is good. Spectrum, you wonder when video games will start to look like movies, or maybe they already have. Oh yeah, I would point to Hellblade 2, because it literally looks like you're actually controlling a live-action actor in a live-action scene in a live-action scenario.
Is that it?
Yes. It is.
Lara? You okay?
Of course.
Just checking. It's usually someone else's past you're digging into.
That's where you're wrong, Zip. This has always been what it's about. Now, there's one more place I'd like to visit. It shouldn't take too long.
Yeah, Spectrum. They went, I think it was Iceland. They actually went to the location and they used all sorts of technology to film the actual location from all different angles. I think they even used like 3D scanning and all that kind of stuff. And they of course filmed all the actors doing the scenes in live action and all that kind of stuff. Now obviously there's probably a lot of animating that goes on too as well in the game itself. But yeah, I'd probably say that is so far the closest game that is like that. And the thing about that is, as a fan of movies and video games, I've liked the merging that has happened. I don't think every single game needs to be, of course, but when I look at Hellblade 2, I think to myself, while that game is limited in what you can actually do in the game itself, which is like the first game anyway, thinking about what could be done with a game that is on a larger scale, that is a different kind of game, you know what I mean? Like, imagine a first-person shooter like that. Like, imagine an open-world RPG like that, with that level of detail, you know? So I look at those things and I think it'd be great to see that evolve, instead of it being pushed to the side and, being frowned upon or whatnot. Not everyone's going to like everything, obviously, but there's certain innovations that some people at the time probably thought were bad but ended up being good, so I'd like to see more games do that. But unfortunately, the game didn't do as well as they hoped, and so they wanted to do something that was a bit more kind of like action focused, because people were expecting God of War. When they didn't get that, they were upset. So now Ninja Theory has to make it like God of War to please the people who but I mean, there's more going on than that, because Xbox is involved and there's some layoffs, I think, that happened unfortunately, and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, that third Senua game that they were working on, it doesn't seem to have the same scope of like high fidelity live action kind of stuff. So we'll have to wait and see. But I mean, there's been a lot of examples over the decades actually of live action elements, and also sensibilities of filmmaking and techniques actually being used in video games. Oh, come on, game. So I wasn't exactly lined up on the invisible line that you've traced that the character has to be on in order to actually make the jump. You can't just make it so that the character model's arms are close enough to actually grab it, for the animation to grab to play.
this place at all. Don't slip.
I've got it.
This must be where Santa's evil brother lives.
Bloody hell. It's too bleeding chancy, Lara.
I'll be fine.
Good grief. I can't look anymore.
You always say that, but you keep on looking.
Spectrum, you'd like to see that too. Yeah. I'm sure we'll eventually get some games that are on the sort of like scope and scale of, you know, large open world games done like that. I mean, it'll probably take a lot of processing power as well, I imagine. So there's that too. But the first Hellblade also had some live action elements in it as well. Like there were moments where Senua, for example, would be having a memory of her lover Dillion, and it would be the CG video game Senua lying on the ground, and then it would be overlaid with the live action actor playing Dillion, for example, and also Druth, a character in the game as well. There'd be moments where he would be a live action element on the game screen, you know, performing and all that kind of stuff.
Rutland's men. I've been wondering where the chaps were.
Oi. Oh, Corky, I wonder if they ever made a He-Man game. Quite possibly, maybe. One isn't coming to mind that I can remember seeing. But then again, there's also, like, you know, mobile games that are small games that are released for, like, you know, movies and stuff like that. So I don't know if there was something along those lines.
You're not gonna... Not to rub it in.
Good thing these weren't here last time I came. Every object here has a symbolic function. If only the outside world were the same.
Igorki, there was a He-Man game. It was launched digitally on April 28, 2026. Oh, well, there you go. Surprising that in all the decades that that franchise has been around, there hasn't been a game before that one.
Oh, bother. Well, one thing at a time.
How'd you know that would be there?
Give me a moment, please. Excalibur reforged.
Well done, Lara.
It's broken, but perhaps.
Well, if that's all it does, this has been a big waste of time.
Now I suppose it's time to work out how to leave this monastery.
How about swinging Excalibur once? Just for fun.
It's a priceless artifact, not a toy.
I'm just saying.
And now we know how young Arthur became king.
Run, Lara!
It is a cool sword, Igorki. It definitely is. This is one of my favorite pieces of music in this game. That's why I like to take my time sometimes with it. It's a short loop, but it's a great piece of music.
And now we know how young Arthur became king.
Run, Lara!
This might be a situation where doing the handstand isn't ideal.
And now we know how young Arthur became king.
Bootleg, this place is pretty chilling. Ice. See what you did there.
And now we know how young Arthur became king.
Run, Laura!
Bootleg, you know what I mean.
And now we know how young Arthur became king.
Run, Laura!
Pete, it's no joke, it would be cold. Hey there, Pete. Hope things are going well. Spectrum, speaking of cold, it's time for your iced mocha latte. Well, I hope that you enjoy it, Spectrum. That sounds nice.
Run, Laura!
That's right, I gotta wait for the friggin' platform.
And now we know how young Arthur became king.
Run, Laura! So, any more sightseeing, Laura, or are you finished?
We're going back to Bolivia. Then we'll see.
Pete, yeah, been good, thanks. Been listening and lurking. That's great that you're doing well, Pete. And thank you very much for the lurking as well. Thank you. Barnes, 10, run, Lara, 20, git, go to 10. What's that referencing, Barnes? How's things going, dude? Hello there, Cody. Good afternoon to you as well. How's things? Alright, final quote-unquote level time. I say that because it's basically just cutscene and then boss fight. Pete, you'd make sure you had your bicycle to keep warm.
I'm gonna need a clear head for this, lads. No distractions, please.
Good luck.
Anyone between me and that stone dies.
Stop! I don't want anything bad to happen, but it will if you come any closer.
Kill her.
away from there!
It's what I came for. You don't need that. We can both do this.
It only works once, and I'm going to be the one.
Gotta love it when enemies can do that to you. Stun lock you and then knock you off an edge. Barnes, it's 2 lines of basic programming to keep Lara in a constant loop. Ah, so that's what that was referencing. I gotcha, Barnes. Okay. Yeah, I'm not really too familiar with a lot of like programming language. Cody, bad. You're on nights, and if it's like last night, then you're gonna hide. You could thank you. Hope you're well. Hopefully it'll be much better than it was for you before, Cody. Hopefully it's not going to be the same kind of night. I'm glad to hear that you're going good otherwise, and I'm doing well, plodding through these games. After this game is finished, I'll be up to Underworld. So after this one's done, I'll have 4 games left in the series that I'm doing, out of 12. So yeah, doing well. Spectrum, you always like working nights. Oh, that's fair too as well. Yeah, it can be good too when you work somewhere that has hours, whether it's a day or a night or a morning, that actually suits you, you know. Cody, thankfully this is no management. Oh, very nice. That's good. Hey there, Adrian. I hope things are going well. Excalibur goes, brr. Hey, it does more stuff than the Sword of Eden when Nato gets it. In hindsight, it's curious they call the sword Excalibur when only the handle was used as part of the Excalibur. Yeah, I guess for sake of ease, you know, it's like when someone uses a word that isn't the exact word for something, but it's more like an umbrella term, or it's just a quick way to say something to get the point across. Cheers, Cody. Thank you, dude. Bet you didn't realize that there were that many Tomb Raider games in the series. That's only just the main entries. There's also like handheld games. There's also versions of the console games on handheld as well. So there's also some spin-off games that don't have Tomb Raider in the title, but they're Lara Croft games, you know, and stuff. There's also like mobile games as well. Game Boy games.
What about my daughter?
Don't touch the sword!
She meant no harm.
Take out the sword!
What? No! Mother, listen to me.
It'll explode unless you pull out the sword!
Oh, God! I blamed myself, and it was you! You killed her!
Killed her? She's not dead! She went where I was supposed to go, where you could have gone!
Makes sense right this second, or I swear I'll execute you where you stand!
I told you to pull out the sword! I told you!
Where is my mother?
Avalon! It's not a myth! Don't you get it? You'll never understand. I'm wasting my breath.
From this moment, your every breath is a gift from me.
Lara?
For years, my father believed Mother was alive. It was what kept him going. I pitied him for thinking that way. Alistair, go to the British Museum immediately. Ring me when you get there. Dress in layers. You'll be there a while.
Right. I'm off.
Zip, call Professor Eddington at the Cavendish Laboratory. Arrange a meeting.
Will do. What should I tell him?
Tell him my father was right about everything. And there may still be time to do something about it.
Alrighty then, so that is that playthrough finished. I'll just catch up with chat. Adrian, Eidos in 2003 was like, hey Crystal Dynamics, you want to make a Tomb Raider game? Hell yeah, you want to make nothing but Tomb Raider games and spin-offs for the next 23 plus years? Oh. Pete sounds as convoluted as trying to piece together the MCU movies and shows, lol. Yeah, and this year it celebrated its 30th anniversary as well. The original Tomb Raider came out the same year as Resident Evil also. Adrian, say it, Lara. It's Excalibur in time. Imagine if this ending showed Cain and Raziel. Lol, what a troll. What a crossover that would be. I remember Soul Reaver was sort of like called Tomb Reaver or Soul Raider because of the similarities with, you know, moving blocks and all that kind of stuff. Thank you very much, Ogorki, for the GGs. Appreciate that. Adrian, oh god, the tinnitus. That is still such an epic ending there. The rage and everything from Lara. Adrian, wow, what a cliffhanger. Her mother is still alive. Sure hope they won't chicken out of it in the next game. Well, I mean, that's the thing. When this game first came out, had to wait 2 years to find out because the next game after it was Tomb Raider Anniversary, the remake of Tomb Raider, and also a prequel to Legend. That's why I play them in chronological order. So I already did Anniversary before doing Legend, and now that I've done Legend, it'll be Tomb Raider Underworld next. Thank you very much, Ogorki and Altair, for the GGs. Cheers. Adrian, dang, Amanda was Kath Sushi. I don't know how you actually say her last name, but yeah, I'm not sure what other things that Kath might have been in. Altair, thank you very much for the 20 stream streak. Really appreciate that a lot. Thank you so much. It's going really well. Just finished Tomb Raider Legend. Things are going good. Thank you very much for the lurking as well, Altair. Cheers for that. So the next game that I'll be doing is Tomb Raider Underworld, and for that playthrough I'm going to be doing a dual pistols only playthrough. There will be some moments where I have to use other things, but it also means no Mjolnir, so can't use Thor's hammer at all, unless there's moments where we have to use it for like clearing obstacles and all that kind of stuff. Also won't be able to kill enemies using the motorbike, so can't run over enemies. Also can't do like run up to enemies and like do melee attacks on them. The thralls though, you do have to do like a physical attack against them to destroy them ultimately. But yeah, that's what I'm going to be doing for Tomb Raider Underworld, a dual pistols only challenge run. Before I end the stream, I'd just like to give some shout outs. We're going to raid out to Shillerlock. He's playing through Mafia the Old Country. Before I do that though, I want to give some shout outs to some other streamers that I'd like to recommend. Thank you everyone for watching the stream. If you see me streaming Tomb Raider Underworld, then you know that's my Wednesday game. I doubt I'll finish it in one stream, just because that challenge might make the playthrough longer. But in any case, Wednesday will be Tomb Raider Underworld, and then on Thursday I'll be getting back to Assassin's Creed with my Assassin's Creed Odyssey playthrough. Oh shit, I just forgot, I added Resident Evil 2 Remake to the schedule recently as an early game. So the next stream you'll see from me for my Wednesday stream will actually be Resident Evil 2 Remake. And then later that day, it'll be Tomb Raider Underworld. Until next time, Bootleg. No problem at all, Agorki, for the stream. You have a good one too, thank you very much. See you, Octavius. Absolutely. Tomorrow, yep, going to be doing Resident Evil 2 Remake, doing a sound effects only run. So going to do more of that, and then later that day I'll do Tomb Raider Underworld. definitely like to recommend Altair, who's doing Final Fantasy VII Remake. Avi has been doing The Last of Us Part 1. Bootleg has been playing Final Fantasy 15. Inmita is doing a playthrough of Alan Wake 2. Barnes was doing the remastered version of Assassin's Creed Rogue. I'm in a Bear Suit is playing the remake of the first Resident Evil. Crocodiles is doing a 100% checklist playthrough of Red Dead Redemption 2. Vitus was doing some God Hand. Lucinda is playing the remake of Assassin's Creed Black Flag. QuickDex is also doing a playthrough of that remake. Shillerlock, who we're going to raid out to, is doing Mafia the Old Country. Snoop Dogg was doing The Last of Us. Tigress99 was doing the game Journey. And Zamaxi is doing the remake of Resident Evil 2. So definitely recommend those streamers if you haven't checked them out before. Here's a general raid message that everyone can feel free to copy and paste, and I'll also grab one to put in chat for subscribers as well. Dr. Darling, no, you don't have time for redemptions. You'll be stalking for the start of the stream tomorrow. That's definitely fair enough, Dr. Darling. But yeah, we came to the end of the playthrough. That's no worries at all, Ave, for the stream and the shout out. That's all good, dude. Agorki, you might miss my first stream tomorrow, and it depends on what time you start. Oh, that's totally fair, Agorki, for sure. Definitely understandable as well. Thank you once again, everyone, for watching the stream. Muchly appreciated. If you see me streaming Resident Evil 2 Remake, or Tomb Raider Underworld, then that means they're my Wednesday streams, and Thursday we'll be getting back to Assassin's Creed Odyssey. I hope that everyone has a great day or night, whichever the case may be for you, and I'll catch you in the next stream. That's all good, Bootleg, for the shout out. No worries at all.